everybody, welcome to Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. Mickey here. Right, this smock that I've been trialling out, I decided to do a video from home. I'll do an honest video. Now, this smock, I must say, I bought. Wasn't sent to me, wasn't given to me. However, I did my research, I did my chatting to people and all the rest of it. And then I went out and bought this smock myself. Okay. Now, you can get it direct from the company, the manufacturer. The manufacturer is based in Reading, in England. Okay, they do have a website. They make bespoke kit for military personnel. Okay, that's what they do. They try to provide kit at a fair price, but it's bespoke kit. In other words, they take the military designed item, they speak to the squaddies, they design it the way the squaddies want. Okay. Now there's a lot of waffle and stuff I keep seeing and hearing on the internet about kit and all the rest of it, and I'm one of those that will go out and find out for myself. So I ordered this smock, bought this smock, brand spanking new. Well, let's have a close-up look at it. So the hood, I like the hood, fully adjustable. Comes up nice and high, got plenty of protection for the face. You can cinch it right down if you need to. Goes over a hat with no problem. It's got a wide brim, so if you're not wearing a hat, you can set your wide brim up to fit exactly where you want it. It's a great piece of kit. You can go full Kenny if you want to, not a problem at all there. So that's the hood. I'll do a turn round, see how it sits. Nicely designed, you're not going to get any wind coming through there. However, as I keep reiterating, it's not a thermal layer. So you will want something warm like Smock or something like that underneath it. It'd be absolutely brilliant. And again, I like this bit of kit. It's comfortable, okay? The pockets are in all the right places. You can get your hands in there. You can actually dig down where you want to. Got access to the inside pockets from here. Absolutely brilliant. It's the best of many worlds. Yeah, absolutely awesome bit of kit. I like it. It's comfortable. It's not too heavy. Yes, when you load out the pockets, you're going to add weight to it. But as a standalone item, if you're just going for a walk up in the hills, you want to, maybe a mat, maybe a water bottle, things like that, not adding too much weight. Where do I see it? Okie doke. So how I see it, with 11 external pockets, okay, and 4 internal pockets, including the big back pocket there, and 2 poacher's pockets on the inside. This would replace my webbing. Okay, I can load this out with all those gubbins that I want to take out into the field with me. Things like my GoPro, my drone. So 2 cases that size, I can carry in here. If I was going out and I've not got the filming gear, so I'm doing an overnight or maybe a weekend's camping adventure, being able to load this out with all those essential items you want to keep with yourself, it's going to leave more room in your pack for more comfort if you want to carry the same size pack, or you could downsize your pack now. Okay, have a lighter, smaller pack with just your shelter, your sleep system and that in that, maybe change your clothes. Okay, so it makes an absolutely awesome load carrying system, and for normal wear, for just bimbling out, great, it's comfy. I like it. The smock itself is based on a commando or what they call an SAS smock. Okay, now by an SAS smock they mean it's a windproof smock. It's not waterproof, it's not thermally efficient. It's designed, as you saw on the main video, to be a load carrying system, a rugged piece of equipment that is part of a layering system. So if you need a wall, you wear a softy fleece jumper, whatever you need to underneath. This keeps the wind out, and if it's wet you put a waterproof system over the top. This allows this to be a heavy duty okay, system to protect your clothes underneath. It's designed to be rugged. It's designed to take a bit of abuse. It's designed to be used in the field. Now, the reason I went for this one primarily is I didn't want any more camouflage kit, and they're one of the few companies at a sensible price that do something that is plain green. They also do it in black, okay, which I like. Now, they use the large Canadian buttons, which are well fitted, and I like these because you can get these done and undone with a pair of gloves. They're a great system. I know there's people out there prefer Velcro, but I actually like the button system, and that gives you a good storm flap there and a YKK zipper behind it. Now, this zipper, which is protected by the flap, allows you access to the inside of the smock, okay, so you can get your hand inside your smock, and inside there is an internal zipper pocket where you can keep your wallet, your mobile phone, or something you're protecting. Each side here you have what is called a mat pocket, or I call a mat pocket, which runs from down here all the way up to the shoulder and back down. So it gives the front a double layered system. There's 2 layers of material here in the front, which is where the wind tends to hit you, okay. In the back, for cooling, it's a single layer, but it's a dense enough material to keep the wind out, okay, and you have one of those each side. Brilliant. Now you have 2 breast pockets, and each breast pocket has a D-ring in it. It's already stitched in for you, okay, and they are large pockets, slightly lower than a lot of smocks. A lot of smocks you'll see will have that pocket up here. They've thought about it, speaking to squaddies and that, they've brought the pocket down a bit to allow you, make it easier to get your hand into that pocket. And again, it's a large pocket, it's plenty of space in there for your kit. And this exact thing is repeated this side. Again, large mat pocket. In fact, if you wanted to, you could probably put a chest plate in there each side, a small one, okay, and again the large pocket. The other nice thing with these top pockets, they're fold over pockets, and being fold over, not only do they seal well, but it means the rain and weather can't get in, nor can debris, dirt and other things. So once that pocket is locked down, it's locked down. Coming down the smock, you have a repeated system here, okay, exactly the same as you've got there, but slightly narrower, okay. These are slightly narrower, these pockets, and I wish they were actually a little bit wider, just a fraction wider, but again, they're ideal for keeping things like your keys, your batteries, your sundaes, your scoff. Now when we look at the side pockets which sit on there, so basically they're an over your hip pocket. It's a lot larger, and that pocket, as you saw in the main video, will take a full-size water bottle, standard water bottle. So you can fit an Osprey bottle inside that with no problem at all. You can probably fit the cup on it. So that's your front. Now, storm flap comes down, zip comes down, and it stops here. Okay. Now this is a bonus because this allows you plenty of movement at the lower end of the jacket. Okay. So if it's really severe, obviously you can do the button up, but quite often if you're moving around, you're doing things, you want that bit of movement. So under the arms there's a 2-way zip. There's a full 2-way zip. There is no mesh, okay, but it's to allow ventilation, and you've got that both sides obviously. The top here, collar here zips right up to your chin, okay, it's a nice bit of stitching and design there, comes right up to the chin, absolutely brilliant. Now let's have a look inside. So inside you have this nylon layer, and you have that below the hips, okay, so it gives you a nice insulated layer there and a bit of padding, so if you're sitting down and the ground's damp, it just gives you that extra bit of protection. And you've got a huge inside pocket here, okay, which is zipped, and that is repeated both sides. And on there, as you can see, KIT PIMP, that's the company's logo. The materials, it's 35% cotton, 65% polyester, and it's a ripstop, okay? So it's a ripstop material. Around the waist, you've got a cinching cord, which when this comes from the store, that is just the same as that. It's a standard cord. I always replace mine with an elastic because I like an elasticated cord around the middle, so that if I put my hot or my warm layer on underneath with this, I'm not sitting messing about with toggles. It will pull up as it needs to. Okay. And you've got two very large poacher pockets here on the inside. Absolutely brilliant for stashing those bits of kit you don't want to share, you don't want people to see. Okay. You want to put a pad in there. Or if it's a genuine bug out survival situation, the more pockets and places you've got to stash things and carry them, the better. The sleeves are long. Okay, now I will probably, these sleeves come velcroed. I'll probably modify these, have these trimmed off and have an elastic cuff put on the sleeves. That's just a personal taste for me. Very similar to the airborne smocks. I like that the system works. You've got a first field dressing pouch there, so you keep your first field dressing on your shoulder, aka most military setups, and that's just a little popper setup. And on this sleeve you've got an admin pocket. Okay, simple flat admin pocket. You've got a pen holder there and you've got a small area for a pad there. However, I have found that that is a bit narrow for a pad. All the seams, okay, I've double stitched, and on places where it's going to get a lot of wear, they've actually put this ribbon on. Okay, so that ribbon is a bonus. It's a bit of extra thought as to making it a bit more sturdy. I like that. Now let's have a look at the back. So that's the back of the jacket, and as I say, this area here is a single layer. It's breathable, okay, so it's going to allow airflow. However, it's thick enough to control the wind, to keep the wind out. On the outside of the back, you have one very large full width pocket that will extend quite a way. Now, I reckon that you could get, oh, you can get everything in there. Okay, Gore-Tex leggings, that'll go in there. You probably get this a bivvy bag in there. Okay, but again, this is, you've got to adapt it to what you want, how you want it to work. You could, if you wanted, I suppose, section that off, turn that into a couple more pockets. It wouldn't take a lot to do that. And again, the elasticated cord, or where the cordage runs around your centre, is external. It's in this section here, which also acts as a bit of a rain deflector. Okay, but it's also nice because it pulls the jacket in from the outside. Some jackets where you've got the cordage on the inside, what I tend to find is the jacket's still flapping and puffing around you, and the cordage is a pain in the arse to get. And again, the hip pockets, all the external pockets have a D-ring in it. Absolutely brilliant. Now, lower this slightly. So, here we have a hood. Okay, it's a good sized hood. It fits over my baseball cap, and it's a lined hood. Okay, that lining is a bonus, okay, because it means at the end of the day it's going to give you that little bit more protection. So if you're just wearing a baseball cap, it's nice, comfortable, soft, and again it's a bit more protection from the elements, if that's what you're choosing to use it for. roll that hood back up. The hood comes with a nice Velcro strap, so that when you've rolled it up, it keeps it where you want it, keeps it out of the way, and acts as a nice padded collar. You want something that you can have as part of a system that you can be warming by wearing a warm layer underneath, and make it waterproof by wearing Gary Gore-Tex over the top. Awesome. If you want something rugged, if you want something really reasonably tough that's going to be hard wearing, yeah, go with it. So go over to the website, don't take my word for it, go over to the website, KIT Pimp UK, have a look. They make some fantastic bags, okay, but also have a look at their ethos. All right, it's absolutely brilliant. It is supply kit, 2 squaddies, make it work. And obviously with this, what they've thought is there are plenty of civilians out there that don't want MTP, just want something in green, but they want the same sort of kit and gear. Yeah, does the job, does what it says on top, on the box. And I will reiterate, they didn't give it to me, nobody's asked me to do a review. I bought this purely and simply because I wanted a new combat smock. I wanted it as a load carrying system. I want it to be rugged, I want to be up in the woods, but I don't want it camouflage. Okay, just wanted something that will blend into the woods and be quite normal and reasonable. KIT Pimp, well done guys, I really like it. Okay, yeah, and the sizing was spot on. So yeah, pop over, have a look at them. If you're looking for a smock, they do an upgraded version of this in MTP, which has got a lot of extra features, well worth a look at, and that is designed really for the squaddy, but again it's at a very fair price. Like it. So there we go. I like this to the point where as soon as I've got the budget, I'm going to buy their MTB version. Oh yes I am. I said I didn't want a camouflage version. Yes I do. I want a camo version. I want to go full Gucci. But as well as this one, and this is ideal for when I'm in public spaces because it doesn't look too tactical. Okay, it blends in reasonably. Also comes in black. So yeah, what do I reckon? Yeah, get yourselves over to KIT Pimp. Now they have an Amazon shop, okay, and they also have their own site. So if you just go onto Google KIT Pimp UK, yeah, go and have a look. But I will say this much to you, hide the credit card. Because if you're anything like me, this world of kit opens up, and this is all tailored kit. So they've taken things like webbing sets and gone, what's right, what's wrong, how do we adapt it? Let's make our own. Okay? They've taken things like burgans and rucksacks and gone, oh, and bear in mind all this kit is actually aimed at serving personnel. So it's designed to fit in with the systems that they've already got, or be an improvement on the system. It's tailored kit. Absolutely awesome, and at fair prices. And I say fair prices, I'm impressed. So yeah, get yourselves over to KIT Pimp, have a look, tell them Mickey at Hampshire Outdoors and Survival sent you. They won't know who I am. I've got no sponsorship, no deals, no links. I bought the kit myself. However, if they ever see this, yeah, it'd be interesting in showing off some of their kit for them because I like it. I've just got to wait till I've got the budget to do it. Guys, go and have a look. Right, that's Mickey scrounging, by the way. Hey guys, go and have a look. Right, see what you think. Right, if you're looking for a smock, they're fair prices. I'm not going to give the cost here, purely and simply because when I've done that in the past, prices change and fluctuate, and I end up looking like I don't know what I'm talking about. But go over, have a look, see what you think. Yeah, it's good honest kit. This is Mickey, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival, doing a review on the KIT Pimp SAS Smock. Okay, I like it. It works for me. Yeah, guys, love those you do, forgive those you don't, and as always, peace and light be upon you all. Mickey out.